Hey guys, today I'm gonna be riding around in my Jeep. I got a little subject I want to talk about. This Kia behind me is gonna rear end me, I swear. Just have a subject I want to talk about that I experienced that wasn't exactly what it sought out to be. If anyone ever heard of Mikel Knight, he calls himself a country rap artist, country rap king, actually. But the reason why I want to talk about it is because I found a job with Mikel Knight on Craigslist, which we all know Craigslist doesn't exactly have all true posts. Some of them are scams, and some of them you can actually get robbed or hurt. You never know. But Mikel Knight, he's a figure in the United States right now that is trying to make his word around that he's a good guy. He was in jail for 14 years for a crime he says he never committed, which I don't know what it was. It happened in Texas. I'm not exactly sure again what happened, but I've been told that he's been on the run. He's not exactly in trouble with the law, or I don't know. You never know what's the truth anymore, but Mikel Knight, he has 8 tour vans or tour buses, and he has 23 of these little vans with his picture posted on the side of them. Him, Cool Whip, which is another one of his buddies, and what's the other guy's name? Cool Whip and Jelly Roll. They apparently all grew up together, all living in Texas, south part of Texas, I guess, because one of their songs are like South Side or something. But I just want y'all to know that if y'all do get involved with Mikel Knight's, I wouldn't call it a scam because I wasn't completely paid because I didn't go through the whole job. We left for 18 days. I went to their headquarters in Nashville, Tennessee. I met them. I drove my Jeep all the way to Nashville. It was a 6-hour drive from where I live. And I got there. It was all cool. There was about 30 guys that showed up, wanted to do the job, and they were all willing to go at first. Mikel Knight was letting them all go. They had enough vans for all of them to go. But we sat through a 2-hour training, I guess you could call it. I just got someone flashed their lights at me. I guess there's a cop up here somewhere. But we sat through a 2-hour training where Mikel Knight actually talked for a little bit, but it was one of his guys. I think his name was Alan. He told us what we were going to be doing. He made it sound awesome, like we'd be sleeping in hotels every night, blah blah blah, and sometimes sleeping in the vans just if we were to be traveling, which we were always traveling. But altogether, after the training, we had 30 guys there at first. After the training, about 15 of them left right off the bat. They said, "Oh nope, I'm not going to be able to sleep in a van for 18 days and hang out with the same guys all the time." I guess that was our thought, but they left, and it was 15 of us left. So we all stayed. After the first day, we were driving. We would randomly stop at gas stations, stores, wherever, and in parking lots. We would go into the store, ask the manager if we had the right, or if we were able to stand in front of their store and sell our CDs. A lot of them were like, "Okay, I guess that's fine for right now, but don't make a commotion or problem out of it." But then, you could say about an hour or so later, it all of a sudden just started raining. Come on, really? But every day, about 3 or 4 times a day, why we would move spots is because the county sheriff or his deputies will come out to where we are. They will take all of our IDs. They will search our name in their database, They will go through our vans, and we would be escorted out of the county every single time. 3 or 4 times a day, we would be followed by police officers of the county out of their county, because peddling is illegal. Selling without permits. We had no permits for each county we were in, so that's against the law. So everything he's doing is not legal. It honestly isn't. He's not putting any taxes. He's not a tax-paying citizen. He says he donates to what's it called? He donates to like St. Jude and stuff like that, and apparently something for prisoners that just get out, jobs. I don't know. But I'm just saying, guys, standing there for 18 days outside. I did it in the middle of the summer, so it really sucked. We were in Richmond, Virginia. The 4th day is when I decided to leave. Their rule is, if you decide to leave, you gotta find your way home. We will kick you out of our vans right then and there. You can take your stuff and leave, if you're lucky. One guy named Corey, he sadly had a seizure while we were working. It was in a Walmart parking lot. They were flagging him down. That team was, and he had a seizure. And the ambulance came. They took him to the hospital. He was diagnosed with epilepsy, I do believe, and he was just not. He wasn't very happy. Mikel Knight would not contact him. Corey tried to contact Mikel Knight to get his suitcases back with all of his clothes, and Mikel Knight refused because he had a concert to go to, and just it wasn't his problem, because he didn't want him on the team, because if it happened again, he could be reliable. He should have been reliable in the first place. But Corey, God bless you. I hope you're doing better. And sorry, I'm driving in this traffic. Guys, I just telling you, I left the 4th day. I'm not a guy to quit. It was hard, man. It was hard standing in the sun for 18 days. If you wanted to go in the gas station, he would charge you for every minute you weren't working for him. So if you weren't flagging people down with the CDs on the side of the road, you were being charged money, because every CD, he would give you a box. They would give you a box of 250 CDs each, and you had to sell them all. And if you didn't get a quota of 50 CDs a day, selling all together. I mean, you didn't have to sell the whole box, but if you didn't get the quota of 50 CDs a day, you were to be bitched at, like I was, by Mikel Knight. He said, if you don't get your quota up, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to cuss on the video, but he said, I'm going to knock you out and leave you on the side of the road without your shit. And that just wasn't right. So I said, okay, man, I'm sorry, I'm leaving. I can't do this. So I was in Richmond, Virginia. They were up on their way to Maine, I do believe, and I just couldn't do it. So I just want to let y'all know that it's not a good idea. It's a scam. I volunteered 4 days of my hard-earned time. Not earned time, but I volunteered 4 days with that man to do nothing. I didn't get paid, and he kept the revenue. But God bless y'all if you do. God bless you if you make it. You're a hard man. Because he doesn't accept women, sorry. But God bless y'all. I hope you have a good day. Subscribe to me, like my video. Go to Lyrical Lord's YouTube and Instagram, and I will see y'all later.